Harish, before I get in Dushyant and Mr. Sharma and also Jyotsna ji into this conversation, I must ask you this, Harish. When you have Udayanidhi Stalin, the Deputy Chief Minister in the state of Tamil Nadu, who says, let's wait and see, what does he mean? Is that a dare? Is that a dare to, all of us as Hindus?
No, if you take as a dare, then the Tamil Nadu soil, the Dravidian soil will prove again and again what we stand for.
What does he mean? What does he mean by saying let's wait and see? What does he mean?
Stands for the religious politics. One second, you, madam, as an anchor, please refrain yourself from interrupting again and again.
I just want to know,
panelists, please.
Harish, see, I want to know what does he mean when he says let's wait and see.
Ma'am, please, if you let me complete. Even before that, if you would jump to the conclusion.
Okay, tell me, please.
First of all, the BJP, whenever we ask for any kind of development statistics, whenever the BJP, when we question about the development politics, they always come up with the religious angle. And that is the reason the 400 bar Sarkar has fallen to 240. And now this is a minority Sarkar which lost even the Ayodhya constituency. Number one. And number two, Mr. Pawan Kalyan, whose face has been fallen down with the Supreme Court order stating that he is the one who hurted the Sanatana people who has a religious sentiments across India. He made sure to fool the people by saying that the Tirupati Laddu was being adulterated with an adulterated ghee which has been with the cow fallen, etc.
You don't believe so?
The one
see, you are digressing. Harish, I need to pull you back to this conversation. See, I'm not going into what the Supreme Court has said. That is still an active case. There is going to be a committee finding details about that story. But please tell me, Harish, what does Udayanidhi mean when he says, let's wait and see? Let's wait and see.
Because Supreme Court has given him a clear mandate to the TDP. Give me a second. Ma'am, you can go on and on. Listen to the facts first. Supreme Court has given a clear fact in front of Andhra government.
Okay.
And made sure this Pawan Kalyan is a buffoon in front of Indian people. He made sure to deliberately attack the sentiments of the Sanatana Dharma believers of India. And now, after he hurted the sentiments of Indian Hindus, now he has been coming to Tamil Nadu, making sure to
Harish, see, I'm not sure if you've heard my question. The question was on Udayanidhi Stalin, but you've spoken only on Pawan Kalyan. And this name-calling does not suit anyone, right? I mean, why should we go into slander, name-calling for anyone? For your own personal gains, don't do that, please.
Madam.
Yes, sir.
Madam.
Yes, sir.
Pawan Kalyan raised the question which has been directed to Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin. And Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin has reciprocated whatever he said during 6 months back. And now the ruling government has been running for almost 3.5 years, and the same Sanatana Dharma issue has been blown out of the proportion by the Godi media. And we have won 40 out of 40 after hearing that. And
okay, let me get in Jyotsna ji. Let me get in Jyotsna ji quickly before Chundru ji comes in and also Dushyant. Jyotsna ji, so we are all guilty of blowing things out of proportion, because Hindus are tolerant. Hindus are supposed to remain quiet. We cannot complain. We cannot register our protest. We can have an Udayanidhi Stalin who says, let's wait and see.
No, we can also have a Udayanidhi Stalin also say that Sanatana Dharma is something, equal to diseases like dengue and malaria.
Yes.
And we keep our mouth shut. And they expect us to keep our mouth shut. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'll tell you why. Because even a person, I don't know who, from which party he is, but he just called, he has done name calling in your show to a deputy chief minister of a state. But again, that's up to his common sense. I'm not going to talk about it. But do they really know what Sanatana Dharma is? Because I'll tell you one thing. In the entire speech, whatever was, either it was today or day before yesterday or whenever, or even before that, did anywhere Pawan Kalyan Garu or any other person, let's assume you or me or anybody else, did we ever talk about Sanatana Dharma relating to any particular religion? Or Sanatana Dharma, because we believe in Sanatana Dharma, or because we are Hindus, or because we are something else, are we demeaning other religions, or are we demeaning other people who have different faiths? Definitely not, right? He hasn't uttered a word about any other religion. He hasn't uttered he hasn't done that name calling to any other religion. Do they really know what Sanatana Dharma is? It talks about, it promotes values like, I should tell you, dharma, karma, samsara, moksha. They do really know what it is? It in fact talks about emphasizing living in coordination and in harmony with nature and understanding the core values. Understand what is Sanatana Dharma. For your convenience, you equate it with Hinduism, you equate it with something else.
Now,
My problem here is only one thing, Diptiji. I'll tell you
Yes.
one thing. I'll tell you one thing. Diptiji, let me, please allow
Yes,
me.
go
Please
on.
allow me. The point is, Pavan Kalyanu Garu, because he said, why did he quote about that? Yes, they have a question saying that why did he quote about Sanatana Dharma? See, the point is, a sin has happened. A sin committed in Tirumala, right? And we see people making, trying to make a mockery out of it. They're trying to do it. People are saying, when a report comes that something, bad has happened, they say that, nahi, kuch bhi nahi hua. Kuch bhi nahi hua. And the matter is sub judice. And they still have the guts to say that, no, we don't need a sit. We don't need anything.
yes, and Jyotsna ji, I don't
And
think
here
even
I
we
am
need to go that
as a
far.
rep-
I